In this video, I'm gonna show you the amazing trap by a white with a Scandinavian defense. The general goal of this defense is to prevent white from controlling the center of the board with pawns, effectively forcing an open game while allowing black to build a strong pawn structure. Let's see. e4, d5, e into d5, queen into d5, and knight c3. After a knight c3, the all other variation I will show you. The main line is queen to d8 or queen to d6. First, queen to d8, knight f3, knight f6, bishop c4, and bishop g4. Both the developings are minor pieces with continuing with the mid game and end game. But the other line is queen to a5. Then the opening for white is d4, knight f3, bishop c4. These are the good openings to develop white's pieces. After d4, c6 is the best for black because instead of c6, if black plays knight c6, white plays bishop d2. Now, some of the variation of black is queen b6, knight f6, knight d4, and bishop f5. If black plays knight into d4, then white plays b5, discover attack on a queen. Then black plays queen b6, then bishop e3, pinning the knight, then pawn e5, c3, then knights have some trouble. Let's go back. Then second, black plays queen b6. Now whites get the attack to the knight with d5. Black plays to knight e5 and then bishop e3. Attack on queen. Now white attack to a black's queen. Queen have many squares to move. Queen into b2, queen g6. First, queen into b2. After queen b2, bishop d4 and knight jumped into g4 square. Simply, white plays bishop b5 check. If black pawn moves forward, then takes, rook is gone. Let's go back. If black plays bishop d7, then white simply capture to bishop and check. When a king takes a bishop and the black's knight is gone, because whites have a solid advantage after a rook b1. All white's pieces are developed and also attack to the queen. Let's go back. That's why knight g6 is a good move. If we same logic applied to this line, knight into b2, bishop d4, knight g6, bishop b5 check, bishop d7, takes, and rook b1, queen a3. The only thing is that black loses its castling. And after d4, bishop e3, and same issues with black we have to seen earlier. If black plays knight to b4, then a3, knight is trapped. The another game I will show you, this game is played by a grandmasters with a Scandinavian defense. e4, d5, e into d5, queen into d5, knight c3, and queen a5. After queen a5, d4, knight f3, bishop c4, that is main line. White delayed to develop a knight because of a bishop spin. Black goes with e6, queen e2, bishop f5, and bishop d2. Both players develop to their pieces, knight d7, but here is an excellent move and aggressive move, knight b5. That move turned to winning the game. Bishop attacks to the queen. If black plays queen to d8, then simply knight d6 is checkmate. Let's go back. And another, after a queen b6, black plays knight d6 check. Black plays king d8 and knight into f7, then rook is gone. That's the totally winning position for white. Now the another variation of Game is e4, d5, e into d5, queen into d5, knight c6, queen a5, then now bishop f5, knight f3, knight f6, bishop c4, knight c6. After knight c6, bishop d2. Anyone think over it and save the queen and attack to b2 pawn, but it's a killer pawn. Black plays queen to b6. It's a huge blunder, and the queen is trapped after a knight a4. Another main line for black is to queen d8, and white goes with a d4 pawn. Knight c6. After knight c6, the double attack to the pawn. Knight f3, develop a piece and also protecting a d4 pawn. Pinning to a knight and also pressure on a d4 pawn. But instead of that, white plays pawn push forward to d5. Attack on a knight. Black plays knight e5. Counter attack on a white's knight or a knight is pinned by the bishop. Don't be afraid of anything. White simply capture, knight takes knight. Bishop takes a queen. And after that, white's bishop to b5 check. There is no chances for black to push a pawn forward. Then black plays to c6. Pawn takes pawn. After this move, black is defenseless. Because lots of threats, white goes with a discovered check to push a pawn forward to c7. Queen, there is a black's queen is a trap and next move black a checkmate. And also queen moves anywhere, suppose queen d3. Pawn takes pawn, it's a discovered check, king d1 and white promote the queen. And a check. After some move, black position is very complicated. He has a trouble. Now the another variation of a game is e4, d5, e into d5, queen into d5, knight c6, queen a5, knight f3, and bishop g4. Lots of players to play a bishop g4 and create a some kind of pin. White plays h3, trying to attack on a bishop. Bishop capture knight, queen capture bishop, and then knight c6. Black knight will make a center attack on a d4 and then a long castle. But here white plays to bishop b5, pinning the knight and also threats on black's rooks. So black tried to support this knight with queen b6. When he plays that move, the white's aggressive move is knight d4, attacking on a black's queen and also knight 4 to capture a rook. If black tries to capture white's bishop, then knight capture a pawn and check, then queen is gone. Let's go back. The only move for black is queen a5. But after a b pawn forward, two squares, then queen is trapped. If you are new in this channel, then subscribe the video for amazing chess games and tactics. Hope this video is helpful for you or enjoyed this chess game. See you in the next video. Will coming soon.